This is the Star News Brief from Tina Mombunu. Deputy President William Ruto has heaped the blame of Jubilee failures on persons he says took over his job during the Jubilee administration's second term. He said things went south after President Uhuru Kenyatta entered into a handshake pact with ODM leader Raila Odinga, after which his roles were handed over to Interior CS Fred Matiang'i. The Interior Minister is the chairman of the Cabinet Committee on the Implementation of State Projects, a team that brings together all Cabinet Secretaries. He was handed the job following an executive order by the President in January 2019. Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 10 shillings by dialing *550*3#. A day after formally quitting NASA, OKA principals have embarked on 2022 campaign preparations, from big picture strategy to the smallest details, which they aim to lock out their rivals. Musalia Mudavadi of ANC and Kalonzo Musyoka of Wiper believe they have the numbers and they only need to harvest some votes from their competitors' strongholds and have a good start in the August 9, 2022 presidential race. They have set in motion the wheels to race which they have vowed is unstoppable. Mudavadi, Kalonzo and co-principals Moses Wetangula of Fort Kenya and Gideon Moi of Kanu are set to harmonize their teams. A shakeup is looming in public universities following radical changes proposed by the government in efforts to streamline the management of the higher learning institutions. A bill sponsored by Majority Leader Amos Kimunya seeks to give the Education Cabinet Secretary more say in the running of universities. The Universities Amendment Bill 2021 takes away University Council's express powers to make decisions on the running of the institutions. If enacted, university councils will no longer appoint vice-chancellors, deputy vice-chancellors, principals and deputy principals of constituent colleges. For 5 years, it was all bliss for a couple who were found dead in their house in Kiambu on Tuesday. Friends and neighbors of Jonathan Mukundi, aged 42, and Philomena Njeri, aged 30, were shocked when police discovered the two, who had been married for 6 years. Close friends and workers in the home said things started changing in the 6th year of their marriage and there was always an argument. According to police report, Mukundi, a licensed gun holder, shot his wife 3 times on the head before turning the gun to himself. And state-controlled electricity distributor Kenya Power has appointed Rosemary Odror as acting managing director following the sudden resignation of Bernard Ngoge. In a statement, Kenya Power chairperson Vivienne Yeda thanked Ngoge, who took over leadership of the power utility in 2019, wishing him the best in his future endeavors. Ngoge, who has cumulatively served the company for 32 years in different roles, did not give reasons for his resignation. He had not responded to our calls or messages by the time of going to press. He took over from Jared Otieno, who had been the acting CEO. Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 10 shillings by dialing *550*3#. You can also get more on the Star website.